I had been on my way to work as usual when the traffic stalled a quarter mile from the railroad crossing on Grand Boulevard. Then I saw the moon rise above the packing sheds of the old Packard plant. The moon at 7:30 in the morning. And the radio went on playing the same violins and voices I didn't listen to each morning. Back in the alley, the guys in greasy dark wool jackets were keeping warm by a little fire made from fence posts and garage doors, and tossing their empty wine bottles into the street, where they shattered on the frosted roofs of cars and scattered like chunks of ice. A police car dozed across the street, its motor running. I could see the two of them eating sugar donuts as delicately as two elderly women and drinking their coffee from little styrofoam cups. Soon the kids would descend from these lightless houses, gloved and scarred on their way to school with tin boxes of sandwiches, cookies. They would slide on the ice and steal each other's foolish hats and laugh while they still could, their breath pushing out into the morning air in little trumpets of steam. I wondered if anyone would step from the faceless two-storied house beside me, all of its rooms torn into view, its connections and tubing gone, the furniture gone, the floors ripped up for firewood. Up ahead, I could hear that the train had stopped. The bells went on ringing for a minute. The blinking arms of light went from red to nothing. Around me, the engines began to die, and then my own went. It was strangely quiet. Another town or maybe another world. I could feel a deep cold slowly climbing my legs, which wouldn't move. My eyes began to itch and blink on a darkness I had never seen before. I knew these tiny glazed pictures, a car hood, my own speedometer, the steering wheel, the windshield fogging over, were the last I'd ever see. These places where I had lived all the days of my life were giving up their hold on me, and not a moment too soon. The plant was odd in one way. I remember I was always struck by this over thing that bragged about quality or something like that. And I'd think, why are they on both sides of the street? Why didn't they get on one side or the other?
Assembly lines 3/4 of a mile long, moving in an overhead highway system of critically timed progress.
Depending upon who you believe, we're looking at, and I'll say this very slowly, 3.5 million square feet. Now, that may be an exaggeration, but any way you slice this is one very large property.
These are some of the things that have taken up the first 50 years of the Packard store. And now, what about the next 50?
It was an entirely different life. And I don't think Detroit will ever be the same way again.
And nobody that I knew of thought that this place would last this long, another 60 years after it was closed.
The ornate ceilings and the polished marble floors and the grand staircase, just basically totally destroyed. You kind of just want to see it demolished rather than see it in the condition it's in.
I mean, look at it. It's amazing, you know? Words can't even describe how great it is. You could spend weeks here and not even see all of it.
You know, I know that people throughout the world think that this is really incredible and it's art, and we can appreciate that, but people also have to understand that it's a threat. It's an immediate and imminent threat to public safety.
The building as it is, it represents the future, and it's nothing. So we need somebody to turn our nothing into something.
it's going to be a battle, no? An intelligent, clean battle, but it's going to be a battle.